Hello family, and welcome back to the channel Everything Sierra Leone. Today we want to talk about saloon, and we get one man. We don't belong to both we big political parties in Sierra Leone. We are the SLPP and the APC. This man will they bring counter on today. Now post maybe don't be chairman for the SLPP party, and towards the end, towards the 2018 elections, he declared for the APC. And in 2023, he also uh, put weight behind the APC for say they go win the elections and he support them. But before we proceed and bring calm this man who go tell una udana this person, we want for say Sierra Leone a blessed country. Sierra Leone a country with vast resources, lots of beautiful people, friendly people, people who would tolerate each other religiously or culturally. But however, Sierra Leone now one of the poorest country in the world. And people that they live on average with less than $1 a day. Where it really sad. And we see a population where unemployment is very high. Where child and maternal mortality rates are amongst the highest in the world. And with human development and social indicators are amongst the worst across the globe. How we don't reach that then place here? How we reach at this stage? We for ask we safe. We get governments them over the years we don't rule Sierra Leone and we don't see the country to go anywhere. I go remember back in 2001 we did talk about poverty. In 2010 we did talk about poverty. And it looks like every time things are just getting worse because our politicians are always self-centered. They think about themselves only. They do not care about the poor. So today, for talk about the speaker who they can get, we audio we can play on to give on today, is how effective an opposition party for be. We don't sit back and look at how the elections happened in 2023 and the opposition party when at SLPP don't now we see them they're not serving as opposition right now. They're just giving the SLPP a free ride. Them like this and for Sidom they talk about hold the government to account. Concentrate their effort on challenging the government on the bad policies or anything where they do it and feel saying all right. But now what them busy they do? They're busy, they fet themselves. Bloggers, you get sections of the party where they recruit bloggers and people that now can just come online, free WhatsApp, just throw things at each other and all of that. So at the end of the day, without an effective opposition, the government not going to be held accountable. A united opposition, we not get. So, it is very sad for the country and where we the head for. If the APC were the biggest party where they in opposition, not able for put their act together, then I feel bad for Salon. The family, when I listen to Alhaji by Shebura Sumano Kapen, where they talk about some of their issues here, about the APC. So family them, now listen to Alhaji Kapen.
Good day to members of the APC, the leadership, the students of politics and international relations. This topic here is very short, but it will go a long way for let's try resolve the problems we face or who don't get we bogged down na the APC and by extension na Salone. To me, the problem today by the government. The problem is embedded in the APC. And from my own careful analysis, I don't even identify three key pins would create all the unnecessary problems here. They do their homework, they perform their roles, and they hold critical positions na the party. Today, of course, na the 21st of October. I'm not before come up with this audio. But a very peculiar circumstance don't force me for let do so. And I can always remember that film, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You don't say why I see that film there. I go try Fenam, that I begin play am back because I not go able for remember all the things in the day. But coming to the subject matter, yesterday on a Sunday, 20th October 2024, now be a very sad day for me. And me na Chief Sumano Kapen. I see one video will be the trend na the social media yesterday. Wo Dr. Samura M.W. Kamara, a statesman and one-time finance and foreign affairs and international cooperation minister under the former president, what you always call EBK. He was denied entry where you go see some party members them who they incarcerate now the CID since 15th October 2024. And what it prompts me for I can't put across the views. Just around 2 p.m. today, that is 2 p.m. today, that is 21st, I see a letter captioned government interference in the continued detention of APC supporters. And this letter, now no less a person than the Secretary General of the APC party. And he addressed her to the Inspector General of Police. The contents, to say the least, they're very bizarre. And an attempt for let it draw the government, which is very sad, into the very messy situation. Go na self creator. Is he trying to ridicule the government? Is he trying to ridicule the government? Or is he trying for the world to believe because he drew the attention of the development partners who are signatory to the unity agreement. With them, they know they try. And they not only do it to the APC, because this thing is affecting us as citizens. We are making no progress. No progress. And then they ridicule the intelligent Sierra Leonean. And would they sit down, would they watch them? Watching at their purpose and watching at their motive, church they know you for understand. And this one they remind me of the Toba Carnival. You know, James Toba, now they're American artists, them, actors, were involved by the carnival. And in the moral of in carnival, now you can fool too many of the people too much of the time. You can fool too many people, you can fool too many of the people too much of the time. But you can't fool all of them and all the time. Now, it's food for thoughts. Then three mania, the Trioca, who formed themselves into a conclave, now the APC. Bent not only on destroying the APC, but for letting retard the progress of this country for an indefinite period. In many of my audios, the one don't they make, I have advised the Secretary General, the PRO, and his deputy for letting they think before they leap. They always get the fascination for the go. Now then radio station them. They know they go talk about the ideals of the party. They know they go talk what's in there at stake. Because we go through a very, very difficult situation. We are on the edge. We are at the brink of economic collapse. The country economy, they perform through a single engine. A single cylinder engine. I don't talk about before. Now we are not getting any donor support. And all the governments, which they do now for depend on the domestic revenue. And decide what they supplement them, forthcoming. So they just get for the increased taxes. And it's becoming so burdensome. The inflation don't so spiral. The unemployment don't reach unimaginable proportion. And the country in productivity don't they in the decline. And we are still not making any efforts because of the activities of a very few, like the APC. For now, the work, instead of going forward, we are walking backwards. I don't tell them. I say emotions and anger in the game of power is very strategically unproductive. If one not control emotions, if they play on anger, and hate, then it will lead we to a situation wherein, rather than moving forward, we move backward. Before this man issued the letter where he addressed to the Inspector General of Police, if he for not advise himself or if for recap on the following. One, the deputy PRO on the 14th, he came up with an audio. That is on the 14th of October 2024. The day prior to the meeting of the joint delegation of ECOWAS, the AU, the UNOWAS, and Commonwealth, with the party's leadership, that the party headquarters on that day, that is the 15th of October 2024. That audio day, to some of you who listen to that, it sent shockwaves to the membership and supporters of the party. That same day, the Secretary General, he addressed a letter to the Inspector General of Police in a request for police presence, because the joint delegation, they meet with the leadership of the party. Believe me, that man was sincere to himself. He for advise himself, or whosoever will be for under instruction, for say this is an opportunity afforded to the party, for let we showcase we stand on we party in position on the unity agreement what we sign na Bintumani. That was the best opportunity for give to the membership, for let them give them that moral backing, that moral support. And then before so manage in such a way. I remember when Joby was chairman and leader of the party, when the APC been run to the party, then go damage, cause so much damage na the party. The UN rep at the time, special representative at the time, I think he was Stoltenberg, where he go visit the party. John Benjamin organized the grassroots. When the man reached there, the man nearly shed tears. The teeming crowd. That is how, because politics is about people. But for you as Secretary General, the right for police presence, where you for just don't call the representative groups of your party, say, do you want decorum? Una go come, una get placard, let show them this and that, so that the people then go know the feel of the party. That opportunity was lost. the man not even think of the consequences. Like the same one they say the police they're very ruthless when it comes to deal with the opposition. But now you are inviting them to the party office for scuttle the participation of the people. Una no say, una no give them any briefing before the meeting, and after the meeting, una no get for tell them nothing. Rather, una will go na the radio stations, una go say, Samura for talk true. Samura for talk true. Who's kind true? What this man get for talk? Not so una been go na knack. Una go agree say, una no accept these results. Una agree say, una no dey go na court. Then una use the indirect routes. Una know say the constitution make short and short provision. But una want relief. And the only way to get relief is through equity. Now, change now know for make up on our mind as to where we for go. Three, the PRO himself, was the deputy PRO, now talk on the 14th, the day prior to the meeting. On the day of the meeting, the PRO was interviewed, and I saw the video. The remarks the way he make, they're very unpalatable with regards to the membership of the APC party. I know they elaborate on them today because people they see, people they hear it. The number 4, the meeting took place that day on the 15th. Whilst the atmosphere at the conference room where the meeting take place, it was very conducive and serene. But the police presence, it metamorphosed into something different. The situation outside, as they sent them pictures to me, it was so chaotic. And the most pathetic aspect of it, yeah, the APC and they do terrible thing them. The members in the government they give bad name. The government know what they do. When they begin the fire, the tear gas, which I affect most, now the compound of FSSG. And then to see them, they begin in classes. When I saw that scene, I'm sure the government itself not will be happy. But who created that situation? Nobody police them all. Because we don't even project our membership for say they are bent on creating chaos. So the police have been get for be prepared for any untoward. When we don't prepare their minds from statements from some of your officers. What we did at SLPP? Nobody create that kind of situation. Will something affect the national interest? No. But when I transform something of national interest to hate for despise Dr. Samura Kamara. We are not even prepared for what you go tell the delegation on the progress made so far. We are not do any qualitative or quantitative progress reports. Nothing of the sort. You were ill prepared because I saw in one of the audios a member of parliament going to talk about a census will not go happen until 2025. The issue at stake is the agreement that was signed at Bintumani. And 8 resolutions. APC. The 5 points. The police them in the execution of their responsibilities, who now call them for. They arrest a sizable number of your membership. Although, again, the PRO, in one of his radio interviews, he make am very clear, say, they want them, the only hold, he no believe say na the members them. But rather, these are friends of Samura who been there on board a vehicle where they begin to talk, say this and that. Can you imagine that? A whole PRO. Chamba Sam. Let God give a good road which I go. Chamba Sam, what he do for SLPP. He was so consistent when this year of third term bin come. Even when the then president not be make any statement on that, begin to preach, verse them. Who just na that praise after you na you. Then he preached shared them, who na after you na bago. That's not a political party for work. They will make politics very interesting. But when you devote all of your time for humiliate, for embarrass, for harass, and some of them are now calling Dr. Samura Kamara former flag bearer. You can beat that. Then people have forgotten that they sit down at the knack. They don't even know what they after. They don't even understand how to manage a political party. You cannot shift the blame to the chairman and leader. Now those who they around them, now for do una homework. When una give them the necessary advice, then the man will know what he get for do. But now when they go say, oh, this and that, the man, how for draw with this and that. Today, who side the party they help you? Because from the conscience of this man in letter, then people they hold the whole, where them go incarcerate. Now the CID, they are still there. And now, they don't come up with the blame game. Because me they go into hearsay. Samura go there yesterday, they no green let enter for go see them. But when you go through, when they listen to the social media, they say, oh, now they say they don't allow some. I cannot confirm that. The only thing that I saw, the man they try for go them stop am, no go. It was very pathetic. And on the 16th, even before Samura went there, the PRO, they be hosting our radio station. He even indicts them that they don't deal with that aspect. I don't deal with the aspect of the flag bearer in the person of Dr. Samura, go there no grief for let go see the people here. But now let us deal with today's letter, written by the Secretary General. I don't think she would have man write that letter, even though he gets a legal now lawyer. He not be even know the seriousness and implications of the contents of that letter. In the end, if we have for pitch Samura against the government, that letter they don't serve as incontrovertible evidence that some of you are bent on embarrassing this government. Now, big embarrassment. Because he sent a copy to the development partners, calling upon them, drawing their attention on certain issues. One will really crop up. Issues they ordinary for discuss and make known to the joint delegation. I don't think, in fact, you dealt with those issues with the joint delegation. But now, in a letter written to the IGP, he raised those issues. And he castigated the government. He even alleged that now the government, now they interfere to the police their job. Go now call them. And they don't do their job. Now for bring the government for embarrass them. The government don't they give una space for let you work with una, for let una be very constructive. They will resolve the impasse. But all una focus is for Hara Samura, for the Mil Samura. Una know they study the documents. None of una, if they call una for let una can't talk about this unity agreement. None of una know will get it pass. Because una not here, all una attention is focused. Oh Samura, how una go bada meeting, na been too many, una be don't tell Samura say, you know for sign the thing, una not be even know the direction. Una don't say, una not they go na court. The time be don't expire. If Samura not be signed that with the people who sign that, who's our APC before today? Well, this is unfair. I'm not talking on behalf of Samura. We dey talk on behalf of myself and the people of this country. We deserve a better quality of life. Una dey deny we for let we live as decent citizens. Because una three, the Secretary General, the PRO, and the Deputy, what for serve as the anchor of the party. Una know they do una job. Una not even know what this tripartite or this unity agreement is all about. You go don't write the IGP a letter. That man is a seasoned police officer. That man that sabi a good one. Who sabi himself. He don't go all out for protect me when I was in Mambolo Chiefdom on the directives of the elder brother who was then the president of Sierra Leone. He knows that. But from the Jemo Tijan Kabako Monapa, church remain no see. Somebody who was so close to me. Well, every year, so then they go to me 3-4 times na Mambolo. Spend time together. That's what me time. One day, when I ask ID Selu, I've never seen him from the Chemo APC kind to power in 2007. I've never seen him. And I don't get any cause for Wusiam because I mean, law-abiding citizen. So why now the blame game for that letter? Why the double standards? Now, I call police there. Police they execute their responsibilities. If they hold people, not only for make intervention, una go plead on their behalf, but whilst you know what they say, they no agree for release the people there. Your PRO is saying that these people, in fact, may not be members of the party. So who is fooling who? Well, when they put things there together. But when they trifle with our own destiny, which is not good.